How you doing, Mark?
How's it going? Duncan in?
He's holiday all week, mate.
Yes,
He is, honestly. And Matt was supposed to have been back Monday, but he's not returned, so... Yeah, he literally is on annual leave all week.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, I could show you on the system, but he is, honestly. You ever met my friend Ian? He's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah?
He's a pike, call him, have you ever heard of Piker Biker?
Right.
No, I haven't. Are you a biker, are you?
Piker Biker.
I used to be a fisherman.
Right.
But
Irish with it as well.
I'm still a fisherman, right? But I like my bikes as well. But my bike got nicked. I live in Murnook.
Right.
And it's a dodgy area.
That's a
but
shame.
unfortunately, my bike got nicked.
So what's the name of your channel?
It's Piker Biker.
Piker Biker.
It's not auditing. I watch all the auditors.
Yeah, I'll have a look at yours.
Yeah.
How many
I
subs?
seen you on one not long ago.
Which one?
Something had happened at a site where an auditor got assaulted, so all these auditors turned up.
Oh, DJ. Down south somewhere, wasn't it?
You were there, right? You come in with Basco,
Blind stick.
a pair of handcuffs or something,
Yeah.
something else.
I was pretending blind
that's
stick,
it.
yeah. They didn't know it was me.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, you hit one of them with a stick and
Ryan Rampage.
Yeah, he had the mask on.
And I used the Irish accent.
Yeah.
It's the only accent they could do, so they don't recognise my
I've
voice.
actually seen that one as well. Yeah.
Oh, I actually find it funny that because someone actually went, I know who you are now.
Yeah. Well, I had to pull my mask down and go to Marty Blackberry. It's me, you know. So,
Brilliant.
yeah.
100% on his emails on response. It says he's back week commencing Monday.
Right. So somebody's
on
doing.
his lives, I'm not pushing you.
The reason, do you remember you came in the other day and he was doing interviews? You were interviewing me.
Oh, was he?
So it
was your fault, was it?
Yeah.
Bastard,
It was
3 hours here, really.
a 2.5 hour interview. It was a long one, but I got the job, so I'm happy.
Well, that's a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know Jasper on the St John's Centre, don't you?
Who?
You know Jasper?
John.
John.
Yeah, you know.
John the Screw. Yeah. No, John,
Right,
long
that's
time.
that's how long I've been watching him.
Yeah.
Nobody. Who's the other wee Scottish fella? The wee Scottish fella at Pinnack Reports, is it?
He's not doing it anymore.
No, where's he gone?
Just disappeared. Really, he was bloody good.
Yeah, you were right. But you know, he started doing not just Pinnack. He started doing like stories, ghost stories.
Yeah,
and
he's
things like
still
that.
doing that, I think. Well, I can't remember the name of his channel.
A lot of the what they call urbex, where they go into
Urban
random
Explorers.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of
I'd like to do that, but I just know Lancashire Constabulary. If they got a phone call saying there's a guy wandering around a derelict building, they'd arrest me for being caught in enclosed premises.
Some of the places they actually find intact, and what it is, it's nostalgia, because when I see a lot of these old cottage style things, it reminds me of like when I went to visit my nana when we were kids.
That's what I used to do when I was a kid, in and out of all the old derelict factories and buildings. All of us did. All of us did.
16, it's trespassing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So what I come to see Duncan about was, you know, about the fluorescent tubes.
All right.
Duncan said he's passed.
Moved on.
We've done it. We've done it on Tuesday. Well, no, Tuesday it was done. It
should have been cleared away yesterday.
We paid a company to get it come out and do it.
I've just been there.
Just been more.
I've literally just come from there. That's what I come to see Duncan about. If he could give me the number or the name of the company that's supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, well, I honestly, we sent the purchase order.
We've already
agreed
paid
it.
for it.
We've agreed it with purchase orders going through, and they said they're going to do it on Tuesday. They haven't come back to me and said the job's been done yet. Maybe it got delayed.
Tuesday.
I'll chase it up though.
Give me a number then.
Yeah.
Give me a number so I can.
We can't do it because
ring
we're in process of getting it done, to be truthful. Like, we aren't being an arse.
Right, okay.
I think, Give it till Monday, till Duncan's back. Hopefully he'll get it shifted within this week. They should have done it yesterday afternoon.
How about if I switch this off and then you give me the number?
Oh no, I can't do that.
More than your job's worth, is it?
It probably is, yeah.
I've been out working
It really
today,
is.
just check my emails in case they've contacted me today. They may have contacted me today and said there's been a delay, but I've been out of the office all day.
We will get onto it though, but honestly, same again, it should have been done yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, so to be truthful, it's probably good you've come to
Hello, how are you?
to actually tell us that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, on a job like that, if they give a date, it should be done.
Problem
Regardless.
is with that, we were going to shift it, but I think I've seen your video up there and it's the same as you, so it's all the mercury that's involved in that.
Yeah.
It's full of mercury then.
So and they got to get suited up with the masks and everything, like removing asbestos.
Yeah, I would suggest that if someone did it, they'd probably go in suited and that, yeah.
Yeah, they're going like spacemen.
You alright? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
So yeah, I'll let this lad try and sort it first. If he's unsuccessful, then obviously on Monday come in and see if Duncan's available. Or
Yeah. I'm coming to see him about something else as well. I've got another project for him now.
You know if he's here ever.
I'm going to ring, as soon as you go, I'm
Black
going to ring
Astra.
them directly and I'm going to get that sorted. I'm going to say, because they said they were going to do it Tuesday, I'm just checking my emails.
Right.
And yeah, it was supposed to be done. It's purchase order's gone through, so just confirm.
Because we are getting a lot of flack for it as well, you know.
Well, I spoke to.
Technically,
It's been there a long time, and I
I
spoke.
think you fetched it out on your video. Technically, the whole of the docks is Preston City Council land,
Which means it belongs to me and you.
but it's a leasehold.
Yeah.
So we sort of looked at that road, and on a land search,
Yeah.
it's a leasehold to the buildings. But because of the flat we're getting, we've decided we'll get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, it's doing the right thing, isn't it, for the
It's like
people?
Whole Foods and all them big shops, everything, like I say, it's all, even the flats and everything.
Yeah.
They don't own the flats, but they don't own the land underneath, it's ours. So
Right.
it's a leasehold, they'll probably get 100 years before they have to apply again for it.
Right. That sort of thing, right.
Yeah.
I see, yeah.
Do you know the funniest thing I like on your videos? And you got that little squeaky toy, you're like, come on.
Yeah, I've run out of them now.
How long have you done your
About 4 years now.
auditing? 4?
About 4 years,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you were going longer than that.
No.
I've only just started watching the American.
That's what I started off doing.
The First Amendment auditors in America. There's a guy called, what's his name? The one I'm watching at the minute. Watch the Watchman.
Watch the Watchman. Yeah.
He's a guy, a young guy with his dad. He's another AB in America.
Yeah.
You know him.
It's a bit different over there, isn't it? If you're getting pulled off like security and police
All
and
in
all
Britain
that
is
over
he is the
there.
best one of all.
Definitely, yeah.
I actually like DJ Audit, what he does, because it's a different way, it is done differently.
He is a brilliant guy. It's helped me a lot.
You see when what's his name, Inspector Adams,
Yeah.
get him down. Do you remember that when he was up there auditing in the police training place?
That's right, yeah. And he rugby tackled him to the ground, didn't he?
He just said he just went get him down. He got a big payout, but you see when he did a bit of money.
Yeah, he put it through that.
The family that
Yeah, put it through the letterbox.
Fantastic.
He is. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But like the rest of us, you either like him or you hate him. You know, everybody's got their favourite.
Yeah.
I've got haters that send me death threats every day.
I'm a fisherman. All I do is make videos, honestly, about going out and catching fish.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's a passion of mine.
Yeah.
And I still get haters.
You're joking?
You want to
Just
see the
for fishing?
letters? Fishing clubs contacting me just because I'm fishing. Because I'm making fishing more accessible to people, disabled people, young people, getting them into them out of crime and getting them into things. I donate fishing tackle to young people around the States. I have no tackle, getting them into fishing, and they still
You still hate us.
hate me because they don't want their fishing pegs taken. They don't want, people that are out fishing, they don't want their pegs taken because they think that I'm encouraging more people onto the river.
Right.
And it's taken, and then, they'll catch my fish. They think it's
their fish. Oh.
Honestly, it's unbelievable. You should do it in Northern Ireland, I'm telling you, the odd and over there.
Do you watch CJ?
CJ, yes.
No.
CJ, the Irish guy.
Yeah.
He comes over sometimes and teams up with Marty and some of the Yorkshire fella and all. I've seen that he went down to London. He did a wee bit down there recently. Yeah. CJ, but he was the only one doing it, I think, because over there is different. Like back, I live over here now. I've been here 30 years, but even when I went back around about 2000, you'd never. Oh, I'll tell you a story. Is this recording?
Do you want it on?
I don't mind.
You don't mind? It's on, but...
This is what happened. It happened to me once, right? Around about 2000 and... Around about millennium, about 2001.
Yeah.
I went back to Northern Ireland. I went back and was living with my granny for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I missed home and I went back and stayed over there and I worked with my uncle. Anyway, first ever girlfriend. Honestly, we were only young at the time. And I took her away it was Easter time, and I went up to the Giant's Causeway.
Yeah.
And we didn't have digital cameras and all back then. It wasn't really big. It wasn't a big thing. There probably was, but they were that size.
Yeah.
But we'd been up to Giant's Causeway, come back down, got off at Lisburn where I'm from, got off the train. We couldn't get out of the train station the normal way to walk home.
Yeah.
Because there was a bomb scare.
Right.
FIFA barracks in
Ireland?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Anyway, the army sent me round through Wallace Park, which is a long way around to get back to your house, but I had this idea. And I wish I knew my rights back then, but I didn't really know my rights. I think Northern Ireland's slightly different, but I says, I know what I'll do. I'll go around to the cordon and I'll get some photographs and I'll sell them to the Ulster Star.
Yeah.
And I said, right, so anyway, off I went on my own, and the army are just out there, right, with a big Saracen, and I walked up to them, and I didn't know about photography at the time, and it was darkish.
Yeah.
It started to get dark, and I zoomed in, it was terrible. I started taking pictures, but the army grabbed me, and honestly, they grabbed me, they took my camera off me.
Right.
Pulled me behind the Saracen and they did a controlled explosion. Boom!
What, of your camera?
There was a car that was parked outside. What it was somebody had... Recently they did have somebody drive in with a bomb, but this guy was a joyrider and he took the wrong turn. Realised he was going towards a police cordon and into the army barracks and got out of the car and ran.
Right.
But the army blew that up as a controlled explosion. But they pulled me behind this Saracen, blew it up, and they took all my film out. And honestly, I took all the film out of my camera, ruined my camera. And if it wasn't for a friend of mine who I knew was a soldier, who's an Irish soldier, knew me, and he says, no, he's all right. He's all right. Let him go.
His camera's fucked, but he's all right.
But I wasn't political. She was a Catholic. I'm a Protestant, and I'm not political at all. It was frowned upon, but not really back then. But it was quite funny because I had a pin of King William on my shirt. I went, look, I'm one of yous. Still didn't accept it.
Bloody hell, they just ripped your camera apart.
Yeah,
Did they give the camera back to you?
It was the old film camera.
Yeah.
No, they gave my camera back to me, but they took my film out and all.
God, they wouldn't get away with that nowadays, would they?
Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Northern Ireland might have special rules. It might be, I don't know what they...
I've currently got Cheshire Constabulary. I was at court yesterday in Crewe. Yeah. They've got a camera of mine and a pair of glasses, the video glasses, because I filmed in a NatWest Bank. Hi. And I managed to get one of the screens that was on show. I could clearly, even without my reading glasses, I could clearly read this person's account details, amounts, where they spent. Anyway, brought it to the manager's attention. An argument ensued. I got arrested at court yesterday, and the police are trying to destroy the footage, my glasses. Apparently
they can't do it. It's your property.
Technically they're not allowed to give that footage. It's only like a 10-second bit where I sort of go close to the screen, you know.
I've seen the one you did in Barclays in Preston. Similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you changed that since you did them two videos around that Barclays. They had to get the screens and all. They changed it.
Yeah.
They changed the computers around.
But they don't care about, you know what I mean, the amount of people who get money stolen or their ID stolen. The banks don't care. But yeah, they're trying to
That's one good thing that's definitely come out of the auditing. It's tightening up the GDPR and Data Protection Act and all. That's one good thing that's come out, definitely.
Well, I wasn't aware of it all before I started.
No.
It was about
My dad
4 or 5
watches
years
them
ago.
all.
4 or 5 years ago, I started watching the American stuff every time I went to visit a mate here in Preston.
Yeah.
And then gradually the odd British one would pop up, and then, you know, you learn stuff, and no, I didn't know that.
You see,
So that's where it stemmed from.
I watch your videos and stuff, but I noticed that if people treat you with the respect from the get-go,
yeah,
the video's a completely different type of a video.
Yeah.
If someone comes in and starts giving you the hassle, that's when
he knows that. Where's he gone? He knows that from the last time I was.
Actually, he's a lovely fella.
Yeah,
honestly.
I know.
He really is a lovely
Most
fella.
people are.
And
It could just be I get them on a bad day sometimes.
Yeah,
you see.
it's like with the one you had with Jasper at St John's Centre that time. Afterwards, you and Jasper are good mates after that first one. But Jasper, you tried everything with him, but he wouldn't, and he was. Do you know what? He's a real decent
old
guy.
school.
Old school.
I was pushing his buttons to the maximum.
He would not.
Yeah, and he wouldn't. No, stayed 100% professional. And even when the police car pulled up slowly, could see there was an argument going on, John still just nodded and they went on. You know, any other security guard would have been flagging them down.
John doesn't need. John's brilliant.
And that went a long way with me. You know, the respect for the guy. That went a long way. And the police just nodded back and drove off. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, old school. You can't beat it.
I'm getting on to these people now. I'm just in the middle of sending an email, and I'm sending an email now to them people to tell them. You notice that when you look at our screens, they're all turned away from the windows. That one's got a.
But you can't see through these bloody windows anyway. They're mirrored, aren't they?
Yeah, they're mirrored. Them two aren't mirrored. I don't think they're mirrored.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me
you
that.
can't see. You literally can't see anything because we don't use that screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting.
It's lovely meeting you. It's funny seeing someone's face. I've walked past you a couple of times in town when you've been doing things with a couple of different other auditors.
Yeah.
I knew it was you because I seen the jewellery on your wrist, and I seen you with the cameras and stuff. We at Gafur the other day, you know that on Fletcher Road. I'm sure you were there.
Chicken factory. Yeah, I was there the other day.
I was the guy that went past on the bike.
Were you?
And I thought, I wonder what's going on there.
Oh, you'll be on video then.
It stunk, didn't it?
I was there about the razor wire.
Right. Because that's illegal now. The banned that razor wire, I think.
No, I think it's still legal, but it's got to be.
There's certain restrictions with
height. It's got to be a minimum of 2.4 metres, 8 feet high.
Right. So
and I've walked right up to it, and it's there.
Oh yeah.
At some sections of that fence, they've done it on the cheap. Yeah. Instead of putting up a proper 8-foot fence, they've just thrown the cheap razor wire up. Fuck the kids. So.
There's a big thing about the smell of the place. That's what
I spoke to a few local people who complained.
Well, you probably that day you were there. It stunk that day, didn't it?
But one resident was saying, he didn't want to say on camera, but he's saying it's because they're expanding. Yeah. It's too big for the area. He says when it was just a small place, it wasn't so bad. Yeah. But they're doing too much now. So.
Yeah. Bye bye, but I get back to work.
Right.
It's lovely meeting you, Mark.
And you. What's your name?
Ian. Piker Biker.
Piker Biker. I'll check it out.
Look, check out the videos.
Will do. I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank
See you later, Ian.
Right, Mark.
What a nice chap Ian is. They're all nice here, guys. All the ones I've met, they're all nice people. Go on, go on, go on, go on. I'm filming. That's a big grass cutter, that, guys. He's probably going to Moornook Park or Moor Park. And then again, what I've seen driving past it, guys, there's not a lot of grass left to cut. What's he doing down there? Is he having a pee in the corner? Right, guys, later.